videos, we are going to learn how to move your carbo boxes, crates, and cooler boxes around your workplace. Here's an example of what we don't want to do when loading boxes into the vehicle. So having straight, stiff legs and bending directly from your hips is going to load directly into your lower back and cause you lower back pain. So what you want to do is bend from your knees. This will help recruit more muscles so the lower back doesn't take the full load and force of the box. Pushing your knees slightly open will also recruit your glute muscles and your quad muscles so that your knees don't hurt as you bend down. Even when you're rotating to put the box into the car, make sure you have a slight bend in your knees and you use your core muscles and your torso as you rotate, keeping the box nice and close to your body. So you don't want your arms to be straight ahead of you. The further the box is away from your body, the heavier the box becomes, and therefore the more work you're going to do. So if you can keep the box close to your body, even hugging it directly to your chest, and rotate from your torso to put the box into the van, this is going to be your easier option and cause you less pain and discomfort when loading the vehicle. When lifting the blue crates onto the trolley, you want to make sure that you bend your knees to get down to the crate. Keep your chest lifted so your spine is nice and straight, and recruit your core muscles like you've learned before to pick the box up and then easily put it onto the trolley. Make sure when you're moving the trolley around that you push the trolley in front of you and you don't pull it. If you start pulling a heavy trolley from behind, this is when you're going to come into problems and pull something in your shoulder. You want to be in complete control of that trolley. It's very heavy. So you want to push it from the front. That way you can use your full force of your body and not just your shoulders to drag the trolley around with. Right, as you've learnt in the previous loading the vehicle video, just a couple key points to remind yourself of is when you're loading the blue crates into the vehicle, keep the crate nice and close to your body. Bend your knees, especially the crates that are on the bottom of the trolley. Bend your knees to pick the crate up. Make sure you have a good grip with your hands, and then keep it nice and close to your body. Pick it up, walk it over as close as you can to the vehicle, and then pop it down and then slide it in from there. So try and not get the box too far away from your body as you're putting it into the vehicle. The further it is away from your body, the more load you're going to then have on your upper body. So in this video, we're more looking at preventing shoulder injuries. You've learned how to protect your back. We're now learning how to make it less risky in terms of stacking boxes for our shoulders. So what you want to do once you've loaded those first two blue boxes into the back of the van is you want to then use a technique, almost a staggered technique. So you want to pick the box up, keep it nice and close to your body, rotate, and then what you can do, especially if you're short, is drive your stronger leg up onto the step of the inside of the door when we're loading from the side, and then you can place the box on your knee for a second so you can change your grip slightly from carrying it underhand grip to then changing your hands to an overhand grip position. This will make it easier to get that last box on top of the other two blue boxes. And then from there, same thing, keep it close to your body. So don't let the box get too far away from you because that's going to cause strain because you're going into a bit of an overhead press position. And as you're driving it up on top of the other boxes, I want you to lean your body weight forward. So you're almost going with a bit of gravitational force forward ahead of you with the box as you're pressing it up and over. And that way you should have the least amount of time where the box is loading onto your shoulder. So just to reiterate again, you're going to walk the box and yourself over to the vehicle, the side door. You're going to put your stronger leg up onto the step of the door. You're going to change your hand position to basically your forearms clamping onto the box, and then you're going to, in one motion, sweep the box upwards and forwards onto the other blue crates in front of you. When we're moving the blue cooler boxes onto the conveyor belt, the same rules apply. Keep the box nice and close to your body. Bend your knees as you get lower to the ground. So if the boxes are stacked three on top of each other, the first one's quite easy, but make sure the box stays close to your chest. Turn your whole body and then place it down on the conveyor belt. As you get lower, you almost want to go into a more squat position Make sure when you're squatting that your bum is moving backwards, as if you're going to sit back onto a chair as you pick it up, but don't let the blue cooler box get too far away from your chest. When you put it down onto the conveyor belt, make sure you don't just lean forward to bend it down, so have a slight bend in your knees as you're placing the box down. Just to summarize, 3 important things to remember are to bend your knees when you're picking up the boxes and putting down the boxes. Don't round or hunch your shoulders. Keep your chest nice and lifted in extension, and keep the cooler box close to your body so there's less strain on your shoulders and your lower back when you're moving the box in and out of the